What it do, RIZZLE fam, it's boy Big Man. Youngboy has once again set social media ablaze with his recent controversial comments on Instagram Live. After taking to Twitter to diss Lil Durk, DJ Akademiks, and India Royale, the rapper turned his attention to Ak on his live. Youngboy made it clear that he wasn't throwing out these jabs to boost sales for his upcoming mixtape, as he fired back at the media's personality's assumption. For Youngboy, it's not about the numbers, but rather the opportunity to speak his mind. NBA Youngboy is making headline once again, and this time is for the bold move to drop his new mixtape, Rich's Op, on the same day as Lil Durk's album, Almost Healed. On May 12th, we're about to see both projects drop on the same day. According to some sources, the YB project could be one of the hottest of 2023. But expectations are insanely high when it comes to Durk's album too. His fans have been patiently waiting for something new to drop, and the time has finally come. The title of his upcoming album suggests that the theme of healing and therapy may be present in the track list. Durk shared his therapy that helped him become more open and allowed him to remove negative people from his life, giving him a sense of starting over with a new team and renewed focus on his kids. On the other side, with YB, we might see some heavy stuff coming out, given that he still can't leave home and he's got to deal with that mental challenge. However, out of the blue, YB came out firing shots recently, and because of his mixtape dropping on the same day as Durk's album, well, you would expect some tension to be present. YB didn't stop there though. He took matters to Twitter and launched an attack on DJ Akademiks, India Royale, and even deceased friends, sending shockwaves through the internet. Now, this news might come as a bit of a shocker, but there were rumors out there that the beef between Durk and YB was squashed and a matter of past times. Everyone knows that OTF and NBA were not cool ever since King Von passed. Durk and Von were close from day one, and YB was always going to be in Quando Rondo's side, given the label affiliations. The beef between them did go cold for a moment, and perhaps some thought it was done. DJ Akademiks definitely thought so, or at least he claimed that it squashed. See, Ak came out during one of his Twitch live sessions and said something that got the people in his call laughing hard.
That beef is squashed. You ain't here?
Yo, Ak, you crazy.
Durk and Youngboy don't got beef no more. I'm serious.
Imagine.
Durk and I might have forgot to tell the public that Durk and Youngboy don't got beef no more.
The reaction of his friend makes kind of sense. Neither Durk nor YB mentioned anything about squashing their beef. The only thing we got from Durk was a short "what beef" when a reporter tried to get some details from him about whether or not there are still problems between him and YB.
DJ Akademiks is saying you and NBA Youngboy's beef is done. Is that true?
What beef?
Oh, so there's no beef.
Beef who?
NBA Youngboy.
Shut up, more while.
I love it. Can I get a drip check by any chance?
Even though some thought that this could be true, a lot of people simply thought of recent history and the previous times that we saw these two drop a mixtape or an album. This is old news, and if you ask some fans, Durk just wants the publicity for his new drop. The beef is very much still alive, and they're just talking about it now because payday is coming up soon. Comments online wrote, "Bro, this is all promo for Lil Durk album." Whatever the case, the upcoming sales battle just got a lot more interesting, and it looks like tensions are running high between Durk and YB, regardless of what DJ Ak's trying to get us to believe. Matter of fact, Ak was on YB's scope too, and we'll get to that in a minute. NBA Youngboy's Twitter feed and Instagram have been pretty messy these last few days. Seems that YB forgot about his Stop the Violence policy completely. He came up with guns blazing and he wants smoke this time around. First, Youngboy put both Durk and Akademiks in the same tweet. He dissed them both, and he called out Akademiks for having a big mouth. At Lil Durk, you a and your nasty ass hoe, and it's shown. And Akademiks, you a pure fat hoe who mouth gon' be the reason. You from now on invalid. Hashtag Rich's Op. That wasn't all he had in stock, ready for Akademiks. He also hopped on Instagram for some more dissing straight for Ak. He told him on his IG live,
"This Akademiks ain't like I give a about numbers. I just dropped 2 weeks ago. This finna drop. Stop it. I know I ain't worried about no numbers. That play bank to bank. You stupid drunk face. That's all you like to do is to get drunk and talk shit. That was gonna get you fucked up. Off the flap."
YB had a few more things to say after his Akademiks rant. These were meant for Lil Durk and his girl India Royale. First, he said that Lil Durk gets the spotlight only after one of his friends lose their life, reminding us all of the incident with Vaughn. Lil Durk, LOL, you ever realize you only get a buzz when one of your friends die? Think about it, scary bum bitch. You know I ain't lying, haha. And he also dissed India in a separate tweet saying, "Tell that pussy bitch he bet not drop, he ain't thang, pretty lady. All these violent tweets and his overall rant got a lot of people wondering what's going on. As we mentioned briefly, YB's been keeping it cool lately. However, he seems like he's had a change of heart for some reason. I thought he was saved and didn't want to do it no more. Unlike Dirk, who usually likes to keep things quiet, DJ Akademiks had something to say in reply to the recent diss coming at him from YB. We know that Akademiks specifically had to reply, given that YB and Ak were pretty much considered friends since way back. As you can imagine, this hit Ak differently, and he said quite a few things about the recent YB developments. On his Twitter, Akademiks posted that the rap game has changed YB. Not something that he said or did. Ak believes that YB changed his behavior because of poor sales from his last album, and this time around he wants to see a W, not an L. More specifically, Akademiks replied to this YB tweet that said, "Akademiks, you steady talking about sales, I'm paid, you can't manipulate me, clown, you embarrassing yourself. Simple fact, I can't be with, that's why I'm dropping. Cause all you I'm better." Safe to say that Akademiks did not see that one coming. This is why he simply had to give him an answer. First, Akademiks went on full funny and sarcastic. LOL, we in a simulation. My dog YB dissed me cause he think Dirk finna outsell him. Well, tune in. He just didn't understand where the diss is actually coming from. This is not something that he or anyone else for that matter expected from YB. Okay, he dissed Dirk before, but why Ak? Then Ak went in a little bit deeper in an attempt to kind of realize what's really going on here. And the conclusion he got was YB is doing it for the sales. LOL, I never thought I'd see the day my homie dissed me because his sales low. This rap game is devil, LOL. Youngboy, I forgive you, man. We can get them sales up otherwise, LOL. But okay. Capitol Records, I blame you for this. Y'all pressuring YB to get some sales, he doing anything. Get my boy off house arrest though. YB is the last rapper I thought I'd ever do some for sales. But damn, go buy his album, it drops Friday. He's trying to outsell Lil Durk. I still love him though, buy his project. Akademiks even went far as posting an entire Twitch session online in which he explained how YB is kind of two-faced, given that the two had a conversation on the phone in which YB actually asked Ak to tell him the numbers that his album was making.
Like, everything Youngboy's tweeting is so hypocritical to me. Because when I've gotten on the phone with him, he's asked me to tell him about sales because he says he doesn't know. So I'm putting him on game. Not saying he says he cares about him, but he'd be like, yo, he cares that I at least know the info on the sales, right? Now he's like, yo, you steady talking about sales. You see how fake people could be?
Some of his fans and followers seem to agree, but others think that YB doesn't care about sales at all, especially given the amount of tracks that he drops on a regular basis. If he wanted more sales, perhaps his strategy in terms of dropping music would have been slightly different. When you're going to realize that a man that drops 10 albums a year don't care about sales. At the end of the day, we don't really know what's going to happen between the relationship of YB and Ak. The beef between Dirk and YB is probably not going to get squashed anytime soon, and that's no mystery. But the friendship that Ak and Youngboy had didn't have to enter this crisis, especially after something that could have been easily avoided. But what are y'all thoughts on this matter? Is this some sort of marketing trick for the upcoming drops without hard feelings ever involved, or is this a serious threat to the future of their relationship? Let us know all about it down in the comments section below. If you like this video, then you know the drill. Like, follow, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep it RIZZLE.